What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Moments with Deshewa, where we bring you premium gist. We talk about life experiences, lifestyle, businesses, and many more. But before we get to it, please note that all views and opinions expressed on this show is not of me, neither is it of Moments with Deshewa. It's solely that of my guest. And I bring to you today an amazing guest, a very beautiful one, the finest, very demure, very mindful, bombshell, delectable, and the energetic one, energy goddess. Guys, give it up to FS Crystal.
Hi everyone.
Hi sis.
What's up?
Good morning. It's so good to have you on this show. How are you?
I'm good, as you can see. I'm fine.
Nice. Thank you so much for coming here. We appreciate you. I am so honored. Thank you so much. So let's get to meet FS Crystal beyond what people see out there.
Hi everyone. My name is FOLAYEMI, popularly known as FS Crystal.
Yeah.
If you don't know FS Crystal, you don't know anybody.
I know. That's why I said energy goddess.
Oh my god. It's so good to be here. You have a nice space.
Thank you.
A beautiful show.
Thank you.
I see what you're doing and you're doing well.
Thank you.
So I'm FOLAYEMI, as I said earlier on. You can call me FS Crystal. I'm a hairstylist, hair breeder, whatever. Anything that has to do with hair, that's what I do for a living.
Right.
I come from a family of 4. I'm the first child of my parents, and here we are.
Okay. Do you mind sharing just a little part of your educational background?
Okay. Growing up, I grew up in Iju Shaga,
Right.
somewhere around Ogun State. That's where I grew up. I went to Royal Crown Comprehensive High School, and my tertiary institution was in Abeokuta. And after which I did some degree program in Abeokuta as well, and
Right.
before moving down to the United States. So
Right, that's a good one. Yeah, I was going to ask you this. The name FS Crystal, it sounds very unique, you know, and a special one at that. I like it. So, how did it come about that the FS Crystal?
been a while now. Honestly, been about if I'm not mistaken, about 10 years now, because I actually met it with my first boyfriend, now my husband.
Right.
His name is Adeshayo, and I'm FOLAYEMI. So back then, you know, all this boyfriend and girlfriend thing. So it was what's that English to use now? So I just felt like, because I was so into him, I loved him, and I felt like, oh, okay, let me come up with something. So I came up with my name, I matched it up with his name, and boom, I have FS, which is FOLAYEMI,
right.
Crystal.
Oh,
So
okay.
the crystal, it's I'm this kind of girl that growing up, I'd always like things that is very shiny. I'm that girl that if it's very funny anyways, but that's the truth. If you put out two, like, I'm trying to say so you can understand.
Right.
If I have 2 stuffs on this table, trust me, I'm going for the shiny one, whether it's expensive or it's not expensive. I don't care. Once it is shiny,
Right.
I'm that girl.
Okay.
I'm gone. So that's why I connected up with crystal.
The crystal, right? Yeah. Got you.
So that's where we have FS Crystal.
FS Crystal.
So anything that has to do with shining stuff, something that is beautiful, that is elegant.
You like it. You're here for that.
Mhm.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Guys, on this episode, it is really going to be lit. You need to sit back, take your time, watch this from the beginning till the end. You don't have to miss any of this show. Trust me. Okay. So do I address you as Mrs. or a Miss?
You can just my FS Crystal, that's fine.
Okay, especially FS Crystal is fine. That's a good one. Okay, before we get into this, the real deal, gangan.
Okay.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Right. It's nothing too serious like that, you know. Before we get to talk about every other thing, now I want you to the game actually comes with a tip at the end of it all.
Okay.
It's not
so that's getting something, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
You're getting something before you leave the show. In short, you might end up getting two things. It depends on you.
Okay.
So it's just like a cheat, like appreciating you. Just let's make it fun. You understand?
Okay.
So I'm gonna put to you, like, I need you to. I want to play a game.
Okay.
I want you to pick a letter from A to Z. Just pick a letter.
I'll do F.
You do F. Okay. Are you with your phone? Right. So I need you to pick up your phone now. So call someone on that phone that has a name that begins with F.
Oh my God.
Right. So if the person pick up, you don't stand to win anything. But if the person do not pick up, then you stand to, the chance to win $10.
F. Oh my God. F. What am I going to call that? F. It's so funny that
you picked F. You don't have anyone that has.
I do, but most of them are in Nigeria. I do have F, and most of them are my clients. I can see one person here; she's my client. I have some other people that this is a Nigerian numbers. Right. Trust me. Oh my God!
Try and put a call through to them.
Oh my God!
If they didn't pick them, that means you are a winner on this show for today.
Wait. This is actually very funny. This person I'm going to call. I'm sure she's going to pick my call. I'm sure she's going to pick my call. But listen.
Let's see.
Yes, sir. Funny enough, she was on my place yesterday. And
you have to put it on speaker so we can hear.
Yes, I will. She was on my place yesterday. And she actually forgot her wig. Are you going to pick this call? Don't pick this call, please.
Why are you paying for her?
Don't pick this call. Don't pick it.
Okay. She's not going to pick it?
Don't pick this call.
Really?
No, she's not going to pick it.
She is?
No, she's not that.
Please leave your message.
Oh my God. That was fun, right? We owe you $10 so you're getting that before you leave the show. Okay, so that means you're getting two gifts on here before you leave. Thank you so much, and that was fun. Now let's get straight to business.
Okay.
Let's get to talk about you.
Okay.
You mentioned earlier that you said you're into wig and you style hair and all of that. So can you just enlighten us more about that firstly? Okay. Then we'll get to another one.
Okay. As I said earlier on, I am FS Crystal. I'm a hairdresser, a hairstylist, a wig vendor, a revamp specialist.
Right.
Anything that has to do with your wig. That's what I do for a living. Okay. And as women, they say the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed.
Right.
And I feel like as a stylish one at that, when people see you, when you bump into anybody, your hair should make a statement.
Exactly.
The way you dress should make a statement. And while growing up, I've always liked it. And to the glory of God, back home, I had length, relength, unlength, everything. And that is where we are here today.
Okay, so
that is where we've gotten to today.
Right. That's a good one. So let me just say that. What inspired you to start doing this profession?
Okay. I feel like it's a family thing because my sister, my not my sister, my auntie.
Right.
I've got two aunties that does this, and they do it very well. So while I was growing up, then when I was in secondary school, when I'm coming from school, then I remember always going to a shop, doing one or two things. So that's where the interest began.
Right.
And ever since then, I feel I've always seen myself doing it. Even when I was in school, then I'd got friends. I'd do it for free for them. So I now got to say that it's a passion. It's a thing that I like to do. I do it effortlessly. Like when I'm doing it, even when I'm tired and somebody comes to me that, oh, I want to get my hair done and I'm tired, I will still
have the energy. That's why I call you energy goddess.
The passion has always been there.
Right.
So
and that's the most interesting part. You know, whatever thing you want to do, I feel like you have to have passion for it before you go venture into
of course.
Be it business or office work or anything. You understand? And I must say this, that I feel like you're someone, that always keep people in the loop of what you're doing. And I never get tired of your videos. You understand? And
thank you.
It's really interesting. I'll just say this to you, that just keep it up like that.
Thank you.
I am super duper proud of you.
Thank you so much.
just keep doing what you're doing. You understand? So now let's chip into another thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
Yeah, I do. I have 3 kids. 3.
Wow. That's a lot. That's what you're trying to say that.
And I'm gonna have one more.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to have one more.
Girl?
Yeah.
You kidding?
Yeah, I'm trying. I think my guys to tell you I want one more. In fact, 2.
What is that? I wanted to say that it's cool already. Now, girl, you're telling me you're still gonna have one more or 2? You're kidding, I know, right?
I'm not kidding, no.
For real?
I took it in my mind. Yeah, I think I want more. I want one more.
What's that?
I want balance equation. You get it?
Right, I got you. That's a good one, you know. In that aspect, I do not envy you at all. I know. Okay, now this is America.
Okay.
We know how it is over here. So how have you been coping? You know, you have 3 kids. I'm very sure. How old is your firstborn?
She's gonna be 7 in a few days.
So apparently they are in school. Or how many of them are in school now?
2 of them in school.
2 of them in school. And as a business owner, and then you have kids, you I don't know, how do you manage that together? You know, dropping the kids in the school, the business, come back to do 1 or 2 and all that. How do you manage both of that?
It's just by the grace of God, because trust me, it's not easy, especially when you're in this country where you have no help, you have nobody to do stuff for you. It's just you by yourself.
Right. DIY.
So it's really not easy.
Right.
But to the glory of God, with the grace of God, and with the grace of a very supporting partner,
right,
we've been pushing it, because sometimes it's always very hectic that one person had to just bend rules for the other person. For instance, if he has to go to work at a certain time,
right,
and I have to pick up the kids at a certain time, we have to just try to reschedule. Okay, you go pick up the kids, or I have to attend to an appointment. One person has to just bend for the other person. Okay, you do your appointment. Let me wait till so time. I can call out and tell them I'll get to work to so time. So
right,
that's how we've been shoveling it, and to the glory of God.
So far, so good. Has it been easy? Or
no, it's honest. As I said earlier on, it's not easy.
Right.
Honestly, it is not easy. Anyone that is saying this, if you have friends or folks back, if you have folks here in the United States with nobody to help them, just call, check up on them, because trust me, we're doing a good job. We're
going through a lot.
We don't have nobody. We don't have no maid. We don't have nobody to cook for us.
Right.
We don't have nobody to do our laundry. We do all these things ourselves.
Do you even know that there's so many people here that you have a partner that still assists you to do 1 or 2?
Right.
Do you know we have a lot of single mothers here?
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. They're trying. Like, that's why. Exactly. They do. No. They're really trying, because it's really not, you know, when you have to, everybody has 1 or 2 stories to say.
Right.
Especially here in this country.
Definitely.
Like, you cannot just, I feel, see, as much as I want to say a lot of things, at the same time, I don't want to make us too bored about what I want to say. As much as possible, if you have any single mother or any single parent, whatever, that is here doing stuff by themselves and you can be of help, just try and help them.
Right.
Because here, especially if you have kids.
I know you have 3 kids, right?
Yeah,
and 2 of them should be in school. Or 3 of them are in school?
No, just 2.
2 are in school.
The last one is 7.
How old is just 7 months? Where is he?
He's home.
With who? My partner, of course. Oh my God. Then you have to give him his shout out. Like, it's hey, man, okay.
I love you. You're the best.
You're the best. On behalf of your wife, you're the best. Thank you. It's not easy, because
I know.
It's supposed to be at work. You know,
no, it doesn't have to work today.
Oh, today. Okay, he's off today. But definitely, you guys plan this.
Right.
You have to
I have to be at Adishawa's podcast and all that. Like, okay,
you have to be on this moment.
Yeah,
You have to be here. That's a good word.
Thank you so much. I love you. You know I love him. You're the best.
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah. Back to your business. Yeah. You were saying something about you said you're hair braider, right? And hairstylist, wig stylist, and everything. Let me call you wig doctor in that aspect, right? So definitely you should have seen 1 or 2 since you begin, like, this journey. What are the challenges that you face? Like, do you mind sharing like 1 or 2? You know,
a lot of challenges, a whole lot. Okay, so let me tell you one of those challenges that came out one time like that. It was then I'd worked with one very beautiful woman at a shop, at a braiding shop. So there was this day, a lady came in and she said, "Oh, she wants to get her
Do
hair
you mind to
braided."
mention?
I'll leave that for now.
All right.
She said she was going to get her braided and all that, and apparently we had about 6 or 7 sets then. So I was less busy.
Okay.
So the lady just told her, the owner of the show just told her, "Oh, go meet that lady. She's going to fix you up and all that."
That's you.
That's me.
Right.
So when she got to me, she looked at me some certain way, and I'm like, well, I didn't say nothing.
The client that was directed to you?
Exactly.
Right.
So she looked at me, I'm like, well, I'm used to those kind of looks anyway. So I told her, okay, what you want to get? She said, oh, she's going to get knotless braid and all that.
Okay.
Well, no, was it not? No, it was not. It was, I think it was cornrows. Yeah, it was about 6 cornrows or thereabout.
Right.
So she said, oh, she wanted 6 cornrows. So that day, I think I ended up doing about 7 cornrows.
Okay.
The reason why I did 7 cornrows, I don't know myself. But I knew that day I did about 7 cornrows.
Okay.
Could you believe that I finished this cornrows?
Mm-hmm.
I've done everything. I dipped the tips of the hair in hot water, and I practically done everything. I finished.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady stood up and she got the scissors and she cut it off. Like she chopped off the braids. And I'm like, what just happened? That day, oh my God, I was, damn.
She did that?
She didn't. Do you know the funny thing of the whole story was, when she was going, she was even going to tip me. She said, "Oh, take $20 for tip." I'm like,
after she cut the hair?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
And that day, I knew I was in for it.
Really?
When I got home, I cried.
Yeah.
Because I'd never. And that day of all days was a day where we had a lot of customers. People were there, and everybody. I was embarrassed. I was, in fact, if there's any English to
oh my God,
I was so sad.
Wow.
I got home, I was asking myself different questions.
How did I get here?
My dear, next day, I took a shower. I went back there.
To the same shop?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
I went back there, and I acted like nothing had happened yesterday.
Right.
Kept on pushing.
Kept on going. Right.
Exactly. So.
Wow.
A whole
different kind of stories like that came up.
A whole lot of challenges. Some people will look at it. There's one of them. Till tomorrow, I still used to look at her. I told her to her face one time, and I said, you see you now? She's like, oh, she calls me one name, I've forgotten. Like, oh, I'm sorry. That one just came. I said, oh no, I'm not gonna let that touch my hair.
Really?
Touch my hair. If you look, the person I'm talking about there, if you count her teeth, it's not even up to 10. She doesn't have up to 10 teeth in her mouth. Like, I'm not gonna let them touch me. I'm not gonna let them touch me. What's in my hair?
No shade table yet.
Like, so this was what I said, I'm not going to do her hair. Like, really? Don't let her touch my hair. No, she's not gonna. Then I stepped back.
Right.
And I stood. I was now looking.
Okay.
So when she kept on coming to the shop, she's always saying me. So gradually, she saw what I do. Gradually, she got to see my braids and all that.
Because you were not discouraged with the nonsense she did.
Like, oh, what's up? And I'm like,
I'm not gonna say hello.
Hi.
You did.
We're not our friends.
Right.
So those are the days of when things were still. To the glory of God, we've not got.
Now you own your home place now. You don't
this money. Yeah,
okay.
I do my stuff myself, all by myself now.
All by yourself. Yeah. Okay. You have any challenges ever since you started by yourself?
Definitely. A whole lot. Yeah, a whole lot.
So you mind sharing like the best part? Like, what was the day you were very happy? Like, oh my God, I'm so happy to be doing this business. You have any? Yeah, like you have one that is very catchy.
Okay. There was this day, back in when I was working at the salon,
right?
There's a percentage you keep the owner of the shop. There's a percentage you have by yourself. So while I'm working on my own,
right?
I think I did braids, I did install, I did a couple of things, and at the end of the day, when I was going to check my count, like the money I'd made in a day, and I'm like, what? Just all my money? Like all this money for me?
Wow.
No, that day I felt so fulfilled. I felt so happy, like, so you could do stuff with both ends and give you this much money.
Right. So on the other hand, that means, okay, if I want to ask you now, so just pick one. So which one would you choose? Business or office work?
My darling, I'm not choosing no office work. Business. I'm not the office type. Please. I'm not doing that. I'm not the office girl.
Oh my god!
I'm the business. I'm the everywhere, and business has always been my thing. Right from when I lost my mom, that was when the
Your mom is late?
Yeah, my mom is late.
Wow.
It's gonna be 10 years September.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that was when the business part of me came out to play.
Like
stupid.
You have to discover yourself by fire by force.
You know, the first child.
Wow.
So that was then when it was done on me that I have to step up my game. Like I have to.
It's a lot ahead of you.
Responsible.
Right.
A
lot of responsibility.
You know? So that was when the business part came out.
Right.
On 100%. And then I'll be doing back to back. Then I had one container back home. That container was, I don't even know how to measure it. Then if it rains, I'm in soup.
In Nigeria?
It will be floating on top of water like this.
And you're still there pushing the business.
My dear. You know this ozone, bevel.
Right.
That was what I was selling then.
Really?
Yes.
You've come a long way.
All those extensions, all those rich breed.
Yeah.
When they come then, when those people that supplies me, when they come like that, there's this apron I used to have that I used to put money. Then I had one girl working for me. Her name is Omolara. Bless her wherever she is now.
Oh,
she's a very sweet girl. She was very young, but she's sweet. So she's always me. Then, and I was very close to all these they call organizer that pumps tire. I was close to them. So when people like that organizer, he has a whole lot of single guys that comes to do their beko and all that. So they had ladies that do their hair. So I was always vibing with those guys. So they bring their girlfriends, they bring their wives, they bring everybody. So I saw crazily on that road then. Before that was when I got married anyway. If I came to them.
Oh, from that store?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been doing it from back home, and so God be the glory. We are here today.
Thank God. That's a good one. So, like, what do you feel about this business of a thing? Do you have anything to advise people out there on how to keep pushing their business? Because I can really tell, like, you're doing well with your home business, right? And I never heard of this before I say that. I'm always interested. Like, I don't get tired of your videos, right? I know it's a lot of challenges, right? I know, but then again, you keep pushing. What do you think?
You see, what I'm just gonna say is, you see this question you just said now. Don't let sometimes the videos deceive you. There are days that I'm just cranky. Like, the heck, what's going on? Like,
I know behind the scene that nobody
telling
gets
you
to see that.
Exactly. So if you're in the business line, whatever business you're doing, I'm just gonna tell you, especially we that are doing business in this country, nobody's going to motivate you.
You got to motivate yourself.
That's the first key word.
Exactly.
There are days that I go on YouTube, I listen to motivational speakers just because I want to cheer myself up. I don't want to care about what anybody has to say about what I'm doing.
Right.
There are days that I pick up my phone, go on Instagram and look at some set of people just to hear what they're doing, just to see how they're doing it. There are days that I wake up middle of the night, I sit down all by myself, trying to put my sheet together, and when I couple them together and post it during the day, we're like, oh, my dear. So the key word I'm just going to give anybody doing business out there is, especially if you're in this country, whatever kind of business you're doing, a growing business, my dear, motivate yourself.
And keep pushing.
Look at yourself. There are days that I'm not there yet, but to the glory of God, I far left where I was. There are days that I stay in front of the mirror. I tell myself, girl, get to this like, do it. Everybody, I title to your opinion. People have one or two things to say. It's okay. I'm not Jesus Christ. I cannot please everybody.
Yeah.
But I look at
and everybody cannot like you.
Exactly.
Right.
You see that like of it thing? Put that one aside first, because it's another topic.
Right.
Everybody cannot like me.
That's not possible.
Jesus Christ said, I read one article one time. Like, if Jesus Christ even snap with you, some people will not like you.
Definitely.
You don't understand.
So even if some people get to know that you have Jesus Christ in your house, they will still not come visiting.
Exactly. So what are we talking about?
Right.
It's that simple.
That's human, the human part of us. You know, you're not going to blame anybody for that aspect.
It's
you know?
okay for people not to
It's
like
okay,
you. It's
yeah.
okay. It's not. No, it's not a do or die affair.
Exactly.
Everybody cannot like you. Everybody cannot hate you. You have people that
ride or die.
When you speak like this, they may be like, "Oh my god,
I just like the way you talk.
you don't understand."
Can you come around?
Like,
can I come get my hair done from you?
I will like Kenny, cannot.
You know, Kosi. So when people see your video, I'll be like,
you know, it's okay.
You know?
So, Jenna, you know that fact, but better. You're not gonna feel pissed at anybody. Nobody's supporting you. Nobody is clapping for. My dear, clap for yourself.
Clap for yourself.
Your little
like the music that say that. If nobody clap for you, you say clap for yourself.
You don't understand.
You say you don't try for yourself.
But the truth is, when they see you clapping for yourself, when they see you beginning to get important, then now they now begin to want to attack.
Chipping.
You don't
let me come. Hello, FS Crystal. Can I come and get my hair done? You understand?
And that's the good thing, because
I face the same thing. You know, I'm a makeup artist, a design expert, photographer. You know, I do a lot of things, and here I am again, a podcaster. You understand? I face a whole lot like that. They're going to be like, "Kilo shit," you know. You have different clients coming to you to work for you, like they want to get their hair done, a lot of that. You hear a lot. You see a lot, you know, but sometimes you just have to be yourself. Keep quiet.
Exactly.
Make sure you're not saying anything. You don't have to contribute. You understand? Especially we ladies that are into ladies' business, like beauty aspect.
Right.
It's a beauty line you hear. You sell hair, wig. Generally, you braid hair and all of that. You start wig and everything. You revamp wig. So, as a makeup artist, design expert, photographer, I sell wears. Like this 2 piece is from Adeshewa Closets from Moss, and my hair is actually from FS Crystal. So if you like it, you can get yours from her.
Thank you.
So, like I was saying, you see a lot of things.
Right.
People be like, "Kilo Ishego." You get to see people that will come here. I've heard people said a lot of things. It's normal. I'm like, you don't have to like me.
Exactly.
And you don't even have to hate me.
Right.
You understand? Because you cannot, what I cannot create, I cannot hate on that person. You know, it's okay to detest something. I don't really like, it's okay. But then again, we have to thread softly, because no matter how you think about it, I'm need that I want one way or the other.
Right.
So as a beauty stylist, let me put it like that, you get to see a lot of things, right? People come around, they talk about their friend in front of you. You know, that friend will still come to your place and get their hair done, get their makeup done. Your own is to just shush.
No, it's you
so
know,
at the end of the day, it will not be like it was an FS Crystal space.
Say FS Crystal space, because my space.
No, if you contribute, they will say that. Definitely.
Yes. Definitely. But it's just, you see, sometimes let's be honest about some things. You know, it's a woman thing. Because if we want to be honest about something, it's a woman thing to always talk. Right. It's not like some men don't talk. They do, but they not as much as we women do.
Right, exactly.
Most men don't have time for that. That come talk about a friend. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. Me, I'm a very good laugh. I'm a laughing. I know how to laugh well. I don't necessarily need to contribute 1 or 2 things, because that's your issue. I wasn't there when things were good between both of you.
Right.
So you don't expect me to say 1 or 2 things
at all for no reason. No.
So it's none of my business.
You don't
so
have
I
to.
will just laugh, and you know, if the person is close to me one way or the other, by my nature, because it is my thing. Because there was a time I even tried to I won't pretend, girl. But you pretend it's just me. By my nature, I don't really know how to badmouth something like that. Right. Even if it doesn't look good on you, I would still, better way to go about something. So I'm not that person that would just
kilo kosi.
No, I don't. So
you like
by my nature, you won't say it's from FS Crystal.
Exactly. You can. There's a way you go about it. Like, they will kill, but God
bless you.
I understand. No, as a normal human being.
Not everybody knows how to do that. No,
that's why I said as a normal. No, those people that don't know how to do it, they're not normal. For real.
It's okay. Some people call it blunt.
Yeah. No, that's not how to be blunt. No. No.
You've not met a blunt person.
No. That's stupidity.
A blunt person will tell you how it is. If you're on white, she's gonna tell you, girl, this is white. This is black. Even if it has a mixture of white and black. No.
Right.
A blonde person will tell you to your face how it is. No. I'm not that kind of person. It's not like you are telling a lie. No. But if you admit, me, I met one blonde person before.
It's okay to see it like that. That's your own definition, right? But for me, I wouldn't take it like that. I would. There's a big difference between a blonde person and a stupid person. It's two different things. Do you understand? But it's okay. We're not shaking table here. We're just talking like it's not about cheese. You understand? Nothing too serious. Okay, so far so good. I told you guys it's going to be an amazing one today. Are you enjoying the gist already? Are you picking one thing or the other?
Tomorrow, no, not to give gist well.
Can you hear that? See, if the next person is going to be here from today to tomorrow, we have to do this in part 1, part 2, part 3. It's going to be episode 1, 2, 3 on FS Crystal alone. You understand? You're full of life.
Thank you.
You're full of fun.
Thank you.
I admire your strength.
Thank you.
You're the best.
You're the best, girl.
Keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm a fan of giving people their flowers. So let me just.
Thank you so much.
You're very strong. I like the way you do your business. I like the way you do your thing. The fact that you're able to manage your marriage, your kids.
Yeah, that's okay.
With business, you understand, it's not easy.
I know.
You know, I'm also talking from experience. I'm still experiencing it. You are still in the process. You understand? So it's not easy for you to. And girl, you still have to look out for yourself. You know, that's the most. Look at you. It's not the fact that you say that you have 3 kids. I'm like, girl, is she single?
Stop. Like, no.
For real? No. You look so beautiful. You are pretty. Look at you. Your skin is popping. Everything. Are you blushing? No. It's Krista. I'm not lying. I kid you not. Seriously, you look so good. I like the way everything is.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
From the look at you, your hair. For real, this is FS Crystal. You know, I like it. It's speaking luxury. Everything. I'm not even flattering you. What are you feeling like now? Honestly, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us on this amazing episode. Are you here to subscribe to this YouTube channel? Kindly do so by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Watch the full video from one episode to another. Click on the like button, drop a comment, share to your loved ones. You know, did you just venture into the business of making hair, braiding hair for people, or did you ever work anywhere else before you get to work in that woman's that you said you don't want to mention earlier? Do you have any experience like to share about that?
Okay. When I got here first, it was a lot. Trust me, it was a lot. You know, trying to find my feet. I'd done some hard, crazy jobs. Some jobs that there was this one that was killing. That one there. Hey God, it was Blue Apron. I'm very sure most people will know Blue Apron. Then I had this friend. She's still my friend anyway, but she's very silly. Yeah, she's my friend, but she just acts silly at times. Back then, we would do 12-hour shift, and this place I'm talking about is a very cold place. Like they produce food there. It's like they call it freezer. Very cold. Like when we are going, we get dressed like a masquerade. We have like 5, 6 clothing, like layers of clothes
underneath
on.
Before you get to the work there. Right.
It was crazy. Then I do 12-hour shifts.
Wow.
And you bring back like in a week, we do 4 times in a week. So that particular work was draining. And because I didn't have no choice, I had to do it.
You have to keep doing that.
You know, had to do. There's another one. This one they do bean bag there. That place was so hot. There was a day I was going to pass out.
Wow.
I went to the bathroom. I had to use water on my face, and I was crying.
Oh my God.
Like I was crying like a baby. Somebody came in and like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm okay, but I'm not okay. This work is." I don't have no choice. I had to just, had to do something. You just came in then, so we're just doing a whole lot of jobs. There was one we went to do at Pennsylvania. We would travel all the way from this place to Pennsylvania.
From New Jersey?
I'm telling you, just because of a $10. I think it was about $10 or $9 there. It was a cookie factory there.
$10 per hour?
Telling you, it was. I don't know if it was up to $10, maybe about $9.50 an hour.
Damn.
We would go there about 3 hours journey, 3 hours to
Back and forth? Wow.
So all this work was killing. So the last one I did, then I was 7 months pregnant. This one is they do makeup there.
Okay.
So I'd gone there, and I usually do the night shift. We do 12 to 6, I think so, 12 to 7. No, 10 to 6 or 7.
Okay.
So we had gone there. I was 7 months pregnant. So they used to tell us to stay on the straight line. So they'll pick people that are going to work for that night. So it's a 50-50 thing.
Okay.
If you go, doesn't mean you're going to work. Sometimes you go, you don't get to work. Sometimes you go, you get to work. So this unfortunate day, I didn't get to work.
Wow.
The lady didn't put me anywhere to work. And I'm looking at myself, girl, I was pregnant. 7 months.
Wow.
In fact, that day was one of my partner's saddest day because,
oh my God.
The heck? So they didn't get to put me nowhere. I didn't get to work that day. So I had to sit down in the cafeteria. It's 2 things. It's either you sit at the cafeteria till people that got to work finishes, and that's about 6 a.m. in the morning, or you find another alternative, maybe take an Uber back home. So when I got to the cafeteria, I'd met some Haiti ladies.
Okay.
They were going back home too because they didn't get to work as well. So I spoke to one of them and she was like, okay, don't worry, you can come with us because I was pregnant.
Okay.
So I joined the bus. It was a long, the school bus of it. This is their school bus, the yellow one, the long one. So I joined them. Like when I get to Abington, I'm gonna call my partner to pick me up. So we were going. It was about 5 minutes after. Yes, we were still on the journey. About 5-7 minutes. My dear. That was how this bus just hit a covert. And this bus just, as long as that bus is, fell to the ground.
Where were you guys? You were in the bus?
See, my life flashed in front of me like this.
Right.
I was screaming. People that knew that I was pregnant, there was one girl, she held me like this. So we're coming out from the window. So they had to, oh my God, that day it's not even a day to remember. It's not a day to remember.
Wow.
That day, when I came out of the window, I was pregnant though.
Oh my God.
I came out of the window. I came out of the window that I was looking at myself. Checking my face.
Is the baby still kicking? Are you okay? Why?
In fact, when we were able to call 911. 911 came and the ambulance.
You did?
Yeah. Some guys were able to call the ambulance. So they came. So one of them was trying to tell them, oh, we have a pregnant lady. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then I was, what do you mean that you have a pregnant lady? Then how would the pregnant lady be going to? What are you talking about?
To do that kind of job. Yeah.
So I was just trying to just hide myself and all that.
Oh my God.
So the policemen that were on duty that day,
right,
they had to look for another alternative for us to get to Aventis.
Right.
So when we got there, I called my partner, he picked me up. And when I got home, I had bruises.
Oh my God. There's no how you know.
I really felt sad. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the hospital the next day just to check on the baby.
Right.
And I'd already, inside myself, I was praying that God, I pray nothing happens to this baby. I pray the baby is fine. But I was like, if anything just happens, just anything, if I hear any such bad news, I'd already prepared my mind. It was that crazy. I'd already prepared my mind. Like, if I hear any sad news, I'm just going to tell them to do what they think is best to do.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Like, because the struggle was crazy.
Oh my
God.
God.
You're struggling to meet ends meet. Now you're not having a baby that is that has a condition.
Right. That's not worth it.
It was just a lot. So fortunately for me, to the glory of God, when I got to the hospital, they're like, oh, what's up? What's wrong? I'm like, I think the baby is not moving. They're like, really? Immediately they have to okay, you have to go ultrasound, do this, do this. They checked everything looks good. The sonographer, I think that's what they call them. Like, everything looks good with you, everything looks good with the baby. I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yes, thank God. I didn't tell nobody what happened.
What happened?
So when I got back home, one of my friends, that my friend I told you about, that is very silly.
Right.
She had heard that, I was involved in accidents. So she came to meet me. I'm like, now,
Right. Wow.
that was it.
That was it.
And I was like, start. Like,
Wow.
So she linked me up with my mommy David. She was the one working at that salon at that time.
Who was that?
Mommy, that my friend linked me up with mommy David.
Oh, okay.
She was the one working at that salon.
Okay, that you mentioned earlier, right?
Yeah, Asana Hair Braiding. She's a very sweet woman. She's
okay. The hair salon is Asana Hair Braiding.
She's a Congolese woman.
Oh,
so
okay.
It was that mommy David that was working there then. So when I got there, it took me. Then I started doing the whole thing, and here we are today.
Wow. So Asana Hair Braiding was the first place, first salon, and that was the first and last. That was the only salon you worked at.
That was the only salon. I think I spent about 3 years there.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 years.
I must say she's a very good woman.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
she's a sweet lady.
She's a sweet woman. I like her too.
Yes, I've got a lot of things to say about her. It's just like this life. There's no way you mind
to say a little about Asana Hair Braiding?
Yeah, why not? Sure, that's not a problem. She's a very good woman. Honestly, she is.
Because she is so good to me as well. So
I'm never gonna lie. She's wherever she is. Shout out to you. She knows I love her. Well, sometimes you can always like, mommy's not there. She could mommy's not there. And it's okay. It's normal. It's life. And
right.
We have individual differences. We get to get crossed at each other sometimes.
Right, exactly.
For a slider of things, but when you know that life goes on regardless of what has happened between you and somebody, it goes on. It goes on. That doesn't stop. And that's one thing about me. That's one thing about me. I'm this person that regardless of the hiccups that might be between us, if we've got good times together, when you tend to do something that I don't like, those are what I look at. And I just forgive you from the depth
exactly.
of my heart.
You look at the good part of the person,
So,
okay.
Working with her was the best. I learned a lot. Like, she's OG, that woman, OG. You know, forget that she knows the talk.
Give it to her.
No, for real. In the business,
woman.
She's an OG.
Yeah, she knows how to do it.
And she's been there for long. She's been there for over 2 decades. Yeah.
Right, I know.
So she's an OG. So I
she also know how to grab my hair. If everybody should grab my hair like this, you will love it. But then you have to sit right.
Yeah, I got a grip from her. You know that grip of the thing.
You understand?
I got it from her.
I know I know how to make hair. I didn't learn from anybody, but I'm just blessed with that. But I'm like, when I see Asana Hair Braiding gripping people's hair, I'm like, no matter how she is good, she will.
My baby too does. She does.
And it's not like she's going to pick it and at the end of the day, probably the second, third day is going to loosen out. No.
It's going to be there for like a week.
For like a week or two. It will stand still. No. Asana Hair Braiding is one of the best. Trust me. Over here in New Jersey, I give it to her.
Yeah, she is.
Right, she tried a lot.
Yes. She's
that's a good one about her. So now let's take it back home concerning your siblings.
Okay.
You said they're not in Nigeria anymore.
Yeah.
Some are in London, and what's the communication like between you guys?
My siblings, gay, wherever you are, me there, and the sweetest thing that has ever happened to me.
Oh my God,
they are the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Like when God was giving out siblings, I feel like He gave me the best.
Wow.
Those guys, oh my God, they cooperate so much. Right. They are so matured. They are so silly. No, trust me, they are, and I can't wait to see them. Honestly.
You miss them?
I don't miss them.
Oh my God.
You know what my mom told me? My mom told me, the day I'm going to see, when I see you, I'm going to lift you up. Like I'm going to carry you. Like baby. So I really miss them, and
kind of like cordial relationship.
Yeah, we have a good relationship.
We have
good relationship.
Right.
Like we keep it real every day. We talk.
Right.
We don't talk every day, but at least in a week we have our
you
prayers.
have to communicate one way or the other.
Once in a month we do our prayers. We communicate. We have a group chat where we do amebo, latest gist, what's going on in town,
on the street of Instagram.
I'm telling you, picking up like my sister's always, do this one. Ask me one shape like more. Buy the
exactly. Yeah,
like my last born. So the last born, I'm super proud of her. That girl, she's amazing.
Wow.
She's an accountant and she's doing well.
That's a good one. So I was going to talk about, what you still have a dad?
Yeah, my dad is alive. My dad is at home.
Okay, so because I was I was going to ask about like economic way back in Nigeria. Like I thought, I don't want to say anything about it before because you don't have no siblings over there.
Yeah, my dad is home.
Your
My dad is well.
Okay, so can you say something about the economic aspect? Like how have you been coping, sending money back up? Because definitely I know you will be doing that. And aside from your siblings, you have a lot of other responsibilities.
Yes, now I have
to send money to you.
Now my cousins.
Right.
I have my aunties. Hey, whenever there's like this, I quickly used to look for the
opportunity to right.
Just so that I keep it there
aside
because I know that I have
people are coming for you. The more
so my mom is good.
Oh my God,
is okay to an extent. Is Baba okay? He has a wife. He remarried and they're doing good.
Oh, he remarried.
Yeah, he did.
Do you have any relationship with the stepmother?
Yeah, my stepmother is good. So we can fight. We shoot shot. We fight.
Exactly.
We come back again. We talk.
That's how it is.
Yeah. So my stepbrothers, stepsisters, everybody's doing well.
Yeah.
Doing good, and they're back home.
And the mother-in-law to your partner, everybody.
She's the best. Grandma, I was asked to go and watch this. Grandma,
yeah, she has to watch it. Exactly.
My other partner and the vibe is.
Oh, you have that kind of relationship?
Come on, that one calls me almost every weekend.
So how have you been coping with our people? We like this. I know they can be frustrating sometimes, but then
you see that topic that you just mentioned now. A couple of weeks ago, days ago,
right?
I had to come out, and I made sure that as much as possible. I don't want to be rude, but I have to say my mind.
Exactly.
I say that sometimes these people be taking you for granted. You know, sometimes some people will be like, oh, Omodumeloni. It's okay. That's not a problem. But as much as I said, Omodumeloni, please respect yourself. And respect people's business.
Right.
Respect what puts food on people's table.
Right.
You know, it's sweet to have them as clients because 90% of what I do, Nigerians are my Africans, Nigerians, yeah. They are my target audience because my Nigerian sisters, they like to wear good hair. When we get to revamp their hairs, most of them think that it's a shy split. One has even told me to my face before that, ma worry YouTube listen, ma shit.
No, this it's quite different because I was gonna say like, you know, I know about this thing a little bit. So when I get to see that you're into revamping, this I don't have to too much to worry. Like I don't want to be doing this stress again. Let me take my hair to FS Crystal. You understand? But when you talk about it, it is not everybody that understand what you're talking about when you say revamping. They be like, Kilonshi. So, I'm not going to even tell you that. You understand? I feel like you need to enlighten people more on that aspect of revamping because a lot of people don't know. You know, like when I wanted to start this podcast thing, I did an introduction video talking about it. You know, I still see people coming into my page, coming into my DM, asking me, what am I trying to portray? What am I saying? It's no big deal. I cannot compare your own knowledge to mine.
Right.
You understand? If need be, you need to explain, expatiate a lot of things to people. Make it clear. So when you come up with different things again, they don't get to ask you questions. They will be it will be strange to them and be like, Kilonshi, we still don't understand. Because some people, if they don't understand what you're doing, they might not have any reason to patronize you.
This revamp of a thing is more than to just pick up your hair and dip it inside water.
Right.
That has a shampoo. Or pick up your hair and put it inside conditioner.
I know. There's a lot of process. Yeah. Exactly.
They are more to it. It's gonna be a different ball game if somebody comes with a tangled, coily hair now, and give it to someone that doesn't know how to revamp.
Right.
And if person feels, the first thing I will do is take soap. I will put conditioner inside water and dip it inside. Okay. It's another ball game when you give it to a professional that had gone through it. I took courses on this.
Exactly. I learn a lot about it. You learn more.
Courses. I didn't just come up and wake up one day and say, "Oh, I want to be revamping hair." Exactly. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to spoil people's hair. Exactly. I need to know what I'm working with. This hair that we're wearing, it has different strands. Exactly. There are some strands that are processed. There are strands that are processed. The clothes you're wearing now.
This is from Adeshewa closet.
Right. would you tell me that? What would you use to wash a white cloth? If I'm to ask you, if you have a white garment, what do you think is the best thing to wash the white garment?
Plain white, of course, bleach.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Would you use the same bleach to wash a cloth?
That's not possible. You mess it up. Mm-hmm.
So for everything, there are ways to go about it.
Yeah.
For every condition that a hair has, a wig has, there are ways to go about it.
Right.
And let me give you an experience. There was a time while doing this revamp of a thing, there was a hair somebody brought one time like that. That hair, I really don't know what went wrong at that time. That time I didn't know what went wrong, but now it's a normal thing.
Definitely.
I just saw that when I was washing the hair, the cuticle of the hair just, I don't know, you might not know what it is, but all the hair just went folded together. It melted up together,
crumbled like
it was crazy. I'd not seen that before. I was scared of what went wrong. And I had to call my coach, and I showed her a picture, I showed her a video. She smiled. She said, "It's normal. It's like this. This is what you do. You have to be patient. You have to sit down. You have to do this. You have to do that. You know." She was able to guide me through what to do. Though it required a lot of patience, to be honest, because you don't want to mess people's stuff up.
Exactly.
So that day, I learned one thing. I understood what went wrong. Same thing as coloring. As much as you want to revamp your hair, so there's something that you get tired of your black hair, you want to color it into something else. Okay. You don't just get people, color people and just feel like, oh, I watched it on YouTube, that you first of all
do like this, do like this.
You put
no. That part of YouTube, we have that kind of.
It's okay for you to go to YouTube to do basic thing.
We have a lot of people that is a lot of problems with Nigerians, if I must say.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, because I face the same thing. They'll tell you makeup. It's on YouTube, don't see.
Exactly.
It's okay. But before you come to a makeup artist, before you go to a hair stylist,
right,
note that this is my job,
right,
this is my business,
right.
You don't tell me what to do, that's number one,
right.
You can tell me, okay, I want a natural makeup, I want a heavy makeup, it's a different thing, you understand? You want a subtle or whatever, you tell me. But you don't like, do you understand what I'm saying? There are more to this thing. I learned this thing way back from Nigeria. Money oga. In short, money oga. I have like 3 bosses to come in makeup. I have my certificate. So it's not like I just wake up all of a sudden like, Mr. Buying for brows the same time I should makeup.
No, that's their own mentality.
That's the mentality. You need to take that one out of their head by proving to them that it is beyond that nonsense.
Exactly, it is. Yeah. It is beyond.
I am not a YouTube learner.
Exactly, because remember, you don't just do. It's okay for you to know how to. That's why when I did that video, I said I did 2 weeks ago. I said it's okay for you to know how to revamp your stuff yourself. It's okay for you to not put shampoo in your hair and wash out the dirt. That's okay. But what is not okay is for you to be disrespecting somebody's work, especially when you know that this is the work that puts food
on that person's table. Exactly.
This era that we are in now, nobody is doing basic. As much as a revamp specialist, you don't just want to revamp people, just basic. There are better ways to do things. There are better ways things are done. There are better ways hairs are called. There are better ways, you know. You understand? So you have to keep stepping up your game.
Definitely.
But it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
So if you are not a revamp specialist, you just know the basic. You just know the basics. You don't know the in-depth.
Exactly.
You understand? So when we say you want to revamp your hair, you want to wash your hair, you want to coil it, you want to put color, you want to do a lot of things. So revamping doesn't just have to do with that shampoo, as a conditioner, put that back.
Okay.
There's a lot of things. Sometimes there's a lady that brought her hair to me last week. And lace was torn. It's a torn lace. And that's because it's an HD lace.
Oh, okay.
So you know that lace is
you have to be extra careful about it.
You can't say you have an HD lace and you're wearing the lace you're wearing that kind of wig every day.
No. You mess it up.
Exactly. So when she was trying to wear it ripped. So she brought it. So because I'm a revamp specialist, because I know how to
do this thing very well.
Very well. I did it. And she was happy about it.
Right.
So are you going to give that kind of a wig to someone that doesn't know how to do revamp, that doesn't know how to wash
that conditioner? Will just mess it up.
It's different. So I wouldn't, for any reason, collect people's hair without going through the thorough process or going through what I'm supposed to know. Because I never check this, man.
Exactly.
And we Nigerians, we always speak to oh
my God. Everything. Exactly.
I have to come correct and do what I have to do right.
Exactly.
Because
Okay.
those are the things that I deal with. But Crystal, even me, I'm sure I come for it. If I raw air call, it's okay if you're trying to argue. We're supposed to say raw air.
You should not come back.
So I don't have you.
Okay. Exactly. Okay, I understand you. That's a very good one. That's very, very interesting. Now, quick one before we call it a day. I want you to just say little, like advertise your business.
Okay.
Let's get to know more about FS Crystal.
Hi everyone. I said earlier that I am an FS Crystal. My name is Yeni, but some people call me FS Crystal. I'm a hair braider, a hairstylist. So anything that has to do with your hair, you want to install your hair, you want to install your wig, you want to braid your hair, you want to revamp your wigs, I'm at your beck and call. Come to me anytime. You can call me. You can follow my Instagram handle, FS_crystal_hair. My wig page, FS_crystal_luxury wigs. I sell beautiful wigs for different occasions. Are you looking to go to a party? You're looking to get a wig for housewarming? Whatever wig you want, whatever occasion, trust me, I got you.
FS Crystal got you. You see that? And I hope that when people come and they say that they mention I'm from Adeshewa Empire, you have to give them discount.
Yeah, sure I will.
Let them know. Okay, I know where you're coming from. No problem. I'm gonna do you well. Maybe they get like 10-20 discount. Don't worry, guys. See, I endorse this business. This FS Crystal. She's number one. Yeah, she is the baddest. FS Crystal or nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody badder. You know, people that know what they are doing and they know about this business very well.
What is this woman?
She's one of the best.
What is this
she
woman?
is. So don't worry, guys. Feel free to patronize FS Crystal anytime, any day. Just tell her that, hey, auntie, I am from Adeshewa Empire, and girl, you're good to go. She's gonna do you well. I'm very stressed about it. So feel free to patronize FS Crystal.
Thank you so much.
Follow her on Instagram. She's on TikTok. She's one of the best. Trust me, you will enjoy her service. So this is from Moments with Deshewa. It's a little way of saying thank you for coming on to this show. We appreciate you. So right here we have your $10, like the game you won the other time earlier when we started the video. So your gift is in there with a $10. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. We appreciate
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Moments with Adeshewa.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate you as well. And I pray that this platform is going to be for good.
Thank you. Amen.
Everybody that comes to this platform is going to be for good as well.
Amen.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. This is cute.
You're
I got a
welcome.
cute bag from Adeshewa.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming. We hope to see you next time. Okay. Because you're still coming on. Yeah. I don't have a lot to say. Exactly. There's a lot going on in America. Life generally.
Yeah, I know.
We appreciate you for coming. We just have to run everything up because of time.
I know.
You understand? Thank you so much, FS Crystal. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's been an interesting and exciting moment with FS Crystal. Thank you. See you on the next episode of Moments with Deshewa. Bye.